Nitish Jha is joining us outside Kabad House in Mumbai for more on this story. Nitish, we're learning information coming in from the Israeli army that it reportedly is furthering its strength. They're deploying another division to participate in operations in Lebanon.
Yes, absolutely. Uday, the Israel is now in mood to fight back, and troops from a third Israeli division have joined the ground invasion of southern Lebanon, raising question over the scope of operation. And although Israel has insisted its week-long ground operation was to be limited and targeted, and the elements of C division are now involved in the fighting after Israel Defense Force, and also they have said in their statement that its 91st division had joined the ground incursion overnight, and the day before we have seen night vision images released on Monday where a column of infantry moving into Lebanon with heavy rucksacks and sleeping pads, and it was suggesting more than a short raid. And in their statement, the division forces were redeployed to northern Israel over the last 2 weeks, joining units from 36th and 83rd division already involved in the fighting in Lebanon. And on the anniversary of Hamas, today, 7 October, the attack, Israel year-long conflict is expanding rapidly on multiple fronts, and including the expectation of a major and imminent retaliation against Iran. For last week, it's a heavy ballistic missile strikes around Israel is going on, and the widening conflict risk further drowning into the United States, which has provided crucial military and diplomatic support to Israel, and now Iran allied militant groups in Syria and Iraq, Yemen, and they have joined in long-distance strikes on Israel. So now a fresh round of airstrikes hit Beirut in suburbs, and Israel also intensified its bombardment of North Gaza, calling for evacuation of north of the territory amid renowned military operations. And now Israel's military confirmed the Hezbollah attack on northern city of Hafia, though it was not immediately clear whether shrapnel from fallen projectiles was from rockets or interceptors has been happened. Yes, Uday.
All right, stay with us. In fact, we're getting more news coming in this hour. On the one-year anniversary of the Hamas attack on Israel, another blast has gone off near the Israeli embassy in Denmark. The blast occurred some 500 meters away from the embassy in Copenhagen. Copenhagen police inspector stated that we are, of course, looking into whether there could be a connection to the incident at the Israeli embassy. There is no indication, though, that this is the case. Nitish Jha continues to be with us for more. Nitish, what has taken place outside the Denmark embassy?
Yes, so this blast went off 5 days after 2 explosions near the building resulted in the detention of 2 Swedish nationals. And Copenhagen police inspector Trine Moller has said we are of course looking into whether there could be a connection into earlier incident or Israeli embassy has anything to do with this. The incident occurred on the 1-year anniversary of the October 7 today, as we've seen, and which triggered Israel's assaults on Gaza and Lebanon, and this sparks the protest against the wars worldwide. And Sweden's intelligence agency suggested that Iran might have been involved in in these explosions, and the explosion on October 2 takes place in Denmark, and the shooting near Israel's embassy in Stockholm the previous day in May can also there also be part of Iran can be shown. And Seppo claimed that Iran was recruiting members of Swedish criminal gangs to commit acts of violence against Israeli and other interests in Sweden, and allegations that Iran continuously denying. And last week, Denmark detained 3 Swedish nationals in connection with the explosion, and on Thursday, a Danish court...
Stay with us, Nitish. In fact, Major Rajan Kocher is also with us. Major Kocher, this is a concerning development, this blast occurring near the Israeli embassy, of course, in Denmark. This also comes at a time when Israel is boosting its presence in Lebanon as well, given that the fighting there is increasing.
See, Uday, I would visualize that whatever assets Israel has in other countries, all embassies, all people who are working in industries, because Israel has got industries in other countries also, in India also industry with Adani also in Kanpur. So all these facilities have to be watched very, very closely, because they would be very easy targets because we don't have much security on these installations. So I think in the times to come, all these assets, wherever the Israelis are there, wherever the Jews are working in large numbers, are going to be targeted by Iran and its proxies. So this would also add a new dimension to the warfare. We talk about hybrid warfare. This is another form of warfare where your assets get targeted in other nations. So I think Israel will have to be very, very alert about these things, because in times to come it will be vulnerable, and it may be in the fitness of things that some of them are scaled down for the time being, and ensure that these attacks are kept under surveillance, because I believe Israel has got a very strong network of intelligence and surveillance, and I am sure they will be able to keep all their embassies and all their assets under constant surveillance to ensure that such kind of attacks, as has been mentioned in Denmark, had taken place some time back, don't take place elsewhere. Uday.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.